I didn't like Marvin anyway. From the time that I can remember not wanting to be called Marvin, you know, if you're a big kid, you need a name like David. Or, you know, you need a good, strong name. I'm sorry if there's Marvins out there. To me, it's like this really wimpy name. Hair was the beginning. It was like a big domino trail, and it's continued. My dominoes have just been in a line. Because if I hadn't gotten hair, I would have never met Steinman. Steinman never met me.
I can see myself tearing up the road faster than any other boy has ever gone. Oh, my skin is raw, but my
When I was trying to get a record contract, the record companies would call me up and say separately to this manager, look, we think he's incredible, but this music is not going to make it. This music is just too Broadway, it's too theater stuff. And I'm saying it's not. It's not rock opera, it's not any of the above. It is rock and roll songs. It's what rock and roll is meant to be. And they would all say that. And so, I mean, I really stuck my guns with Jim Steinman because I could have gone with Nugent, I could have been in REO Speedwagon, I could have been in Foreigner, I could have been in endless number of bands and had my own deal with CBS that they were, or Epic. They were happy to give me a contract, but not with Jim Steinman. And I just said, you're wrong. Everything that's happened with Bat Out of Hell and $3.55 will get me, it's actually $3.15, will get me a Starbucks cappuccino. What's happened in the past has no relevance now. It's how you do your work. Not how many records you sell, not how much money you got in the bank, not anything. It's how you do your work. And when you're doing it, did you give it everything that you possibly can give? And if it's bad, it's bad. And you just deal with it on that level. These songs are so emotional, and they're so passionate, and they're so real. I mean, they really connect to it emotionally. I really try to let the music to be their story as opposed to being my story or a story that you imagine. From 81 to 84 was really not a great period in our life, but the kids maintained us, and Leslie was a real grounding force, and it was very difficult. They put so many injunctions on me not to work. I've been married to my wife for 20 years, and she has guided me through some of the worst times that you could possibly imagine, things that you wouldn't want your worst enemy to go through. And because of the love that she gave me, I'm still standing here. And the love she gave our kids, they're great.
It's just a jump to the left.
I stood in front of Elvis like a complete moron because he saw the Rocky Horror Show. And you did a good job, Night Song. Thanks. Did you find it? You know, and he was asking me these questions, and you find it difficult to, I'm going, no, sir. And he goes, uh-huh. Waiting for some response other than like one word from me. And I just stood there and went, okay, well, thanks, bye, and left.
You still say you see yourself as an actor, not a musician.
I am an actor. I am not, I have no, I can't even talk to musicians. All my friends from 1969 to the present day are actors. I understand the fact that I'm a celebrity because people are always coming up to me and talking to me and wanting autographs and things, but I couldn't deal with the word star. I had this real problem with being a star, and I still do in the sense that I don't carry that baggage with me. I refuse. I love people who go to airports incognito with 11 bodyguards. I perform a service, the same as a plumber, the same as an electrician, the same as the policeman, and I really believe that, though. And I don't believe that I'm necessary. I believe that if I can bring some entertainment to people's lives, that's great. But I'm not a necessity, and I'm not entitled to anything that people that are necessities are entitled to. And so the idea of rock and roll or any entertainment star, and they do believe this, their attitude towards entitlement, I have a real problem with, and I tell them so.